Okay guys, so today we're here with something totally different than I normally upload, but I couldn't think of nothing else to do today that I really want to do because I was thinking about doing some other stuff with new banners and everything that are coming out, but I can't do that until they actually come out. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to be doing a top 5 free-to-play units on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing, and I probably won't do these unless I physically have nothing else to upload, just for the key reason that everyone else uploads these. But I've never seen anyone else do a free-to-play one, so I figured, you know what, I'll do a free-to-play one, see how it goes, see if you guys enjoy it. If y'all do, I'll continue to make them every once in a while, as in like once in every few months. But let's go ahead and get right on into the video. At top 5, we have the body Sakura that we got for free. This is the healer one, and the reason she's number 5 on the list is not because she's amazing health-wise, attack-wise, range-wise, nothing like that. She is the only free-to-play healer besides the female Anbu. Now, the female Anbu is a good free-to-play healer, but she doesn't heal, and she doesn't buddy heal at all, and she doesn't... Her regular healing and her field healing isn't as good as the Sakura's, or she would be on the list as well. With the Sakura, she has her field skill is restores 110 to 160 health, and her buddy skill is restores 120 health, and her ninjutsu restores 1700 health to one ally in range. So this Sakura is amazing free-to-play unit-wise. I slacked off my free-to-play runs a little bit just because I haven't felt like doing them, but I will continue doing them from now on, and this Sakura is definitely going to be on my team. At number 4, we have Naruto Uzumaki Power, the 4th tail. Now, this is the one you get from the Impact Raid, and he is an amazing unit. He not only is he one of the only long-range body units that we have, but he also has a decent attack at base form, no pills or nothing, no limit break. He has 14 strength, which is not too bad at all. His abilities allow him to reduce up to 20% damage taken, but the real reason he is on the list is because of his ninjutsus. His regular ninjutsu and his ultimate are both AoE attacks with decent multipliers. His ultimate has a 9 times multiplier, and the box is huge. The box of his attack is a nuke. He is a nuking character, and that's one of the main reasons he's on this list right now. At number 3, we have Yugito, Unbreakable Will. Now, this Yugito is another impact card, and having a 125 limb break, she's not up here because of her strength or her range or anything. The key reason up here is 2 things: her abilities and her ultimate ninjutsu. Now, we're gonna go over the ultimate ninjutsu first. Just like the 3 Tails Naruto, she has an amazing nuking ability. She has a same size box or a little bit bigger box. Her multiplier is 8 times attack, so it's a little bit lower, but she also makes up for it with a 60% chance of reducing their attack. So not only does she can hit multiple units at one time with her ultimate, but she can also reduce their attack. So she is an amazing unit, especially running the opposite element raids when you're trying to do a body objective. She comes in clutch because not only does she reduce their attack and attack multiple of the units at the same time, but her abilities allow to reduce the damage taken by a body unit to this unit by 50%. So the extra boost that the other units get doing damage to her are gone, so they're practically just attacking another base damage unit. At number 2, we have Pain, Hammer of Pain. He's a wisdom unit. He has decent attack, max limit broken. It's a little low, but it makes up for it because he is a long-range unit. All of his abilities, all 5 of them, are 1 times attack boost during the combination. So it really helps you out if you're like attacking someone with multiple units. So he does a shit ton more damage than just attacking someone alone. He also does a boost critical rate by 1.4 to 1.9 times as his field skill, which actually helps a shit ton. And now the reason this helps a lot is because, just for key example, when you're doing the Danzo raid, you needed a critical with CM2 Sasuke or someone to get him under that 50% mark, so that way he couldn't heal himself anymore. With this Pain being buddied up with someone on the field, he was able to give me free-to-play unit-wise. I know there's a lot more units he can buddy that does better critical rate boost, but free-to-play unit-wise, this one is amazing. Also, as a buddy skill, he reduces damage of the buddy by 15%, which is pretty good. It allows you not to take as much damage while you're stalling. But the main reason he's here is his ninjutsus. Now, a lot of y'all are going to hate on his ninjutsu because his ninjutsu is 7 and 14 chakra, but they're both AoE attacks. And now the reason they're up here is because they're very wide range attacks, so you can attack multiple units at one time. His first ninjutsu allows you to knock them back to where you can actually knock them back into other units, so that way you can get the combination attack boost off and also get follow-up attacks. Now another reason he's up here is his ultimate, and his ultimate comes in a very clutch. Now the reason for this is because it's a 10 times multiplier to all enemies in range, and he's the only unit that brings enemies closer. So pretty much he brings all the enemies in the middle of the circle. Now the reason this is good is because if you have another nuker that doesn't have very wide range of a box, you can use Pang to bring all the units into the center and then use someone else to nuke off everyone else around. At number 1 we have Jiraiya the Toad Ninja. This guy is amazing. He's been amazing since day 1 when he released. By far the best free-to-play character that we have that does not break the game, as I should say, because at the end of the video I want to mention something really quick. But he has 5 abilities. The last ability isn't very important, but the other 4 is boost slip damage rate by 10%, so he boosts his slip damage rate by 40%, and then his final one's boost immobilization rate by 10%. His range and health and attack are decent, as not nothing amazing to deal with, but his buddy skill, he was one of the first characters that buddy healed for 120, so as a free-to-play unit, he was always the one that we threw on the team, so that way we could get through the raid faster, because we didn't have to really stall too much because he was continually healing us, and when we did have to stall, it was healing us a shit ton more. And with him buddied up with the new body soccer that we got, healing will be no problem at all. Now the real reason he is on the list is his ninjutsu. As all y'all know, he is not a damaged character. He is a utility character. His earth style dark swamp, or his regular ninjutsu, does 3 times attack toward all enemy in range, 60% chance of slip damage for 5 turns, and or immobilization for 1 turn. So either he's going to do a shit ton of slip damage to everyone, most likely he will slip damage all the time, but he does do a lot of mobilization. We always use him to immobilize someone or just add that extra slip damage to the boss. Now that's it for my top 5, guys. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna give me hate for not adding in CM2 Sasuke for this list. Now the reason I didn't add him into the list is because I rarely use him, for the reason that he breaks the game. He's an amazing unit, don't get me wrong. He can infinitely perfect dodge if you set him up right. His ultimate does a shit ton of damage to other any type of unit, but especially bravery units. So he's an amazing character, but he breaks the game. I feel like when they added him in and One Tail in, the game just completely started going downhill because the units were getting too OP. And having OP units is good, but them two, I just don't like it. So that's why CM2 Sasuke was not on the list. But again, guys, let me know who is on your top 5 down in the comment section below. Let me know if you didn't agree with one of my top 5 characters by hitting that dislike button, because, you know, even if you give me some hate, it's always great because you gave me that extra view. Anyway, guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.